1590 WAKR. Let's bring in from Sports Medicine Center, Akron Children's Hospital, Dr. Joe Congeni with us at 1590 WAKR. Joe, what do you have for us today?
Hey, Ray. How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Staying warm?
Yeah, certainly in here, yeah.
Yeah. Ray, sports is really crazy, and I live in a sports world. This one almost got by me. Not much of anything gets by you. Did you know that what happened over the weekend was a world record was set in Akron, Ohio?
No, I did not.
It almost got by me, but one of my partners was covering. We take care of the University of Akron. I think we talk about that sometimes too. And at the University of Akron Friday night, there was a dual indoor track meet between Kent State and the University of Akron. And the pole vaulter from Akron, a well-known pole vaulter, national-level pole vaulter, set the world mark, the world record with a pole vault of 19 feet, 1.5 inch. At Friday night's meet on the 25th in Akron, Ohio. Mm-hmm. And so this got by a lot of people. This kid's name is Matt Ludwig. He was the national champion in 2017 in the country. He was the runner-up in 18. But this has really got him at heights he's never been before, and really looking forward to being in the World Championships in Qatar this year and probably the 2020 Olympic team in Tokyo if he keeps this up. But it kind of came out of nowhere, and he set the world mark Friday night in Akron, in the indoor facility. He's from Chardon, Ohio, Lake Catholic. He started out at the University of Missouri, I think, and transferred over to U of A. But this kid did this right under our nose in Akron, Ohio on Friday night. So sports has some funny twists and turns. Isn't that really interesting that we had a world record holder?
Yeah, we didn't even know it. Hey, Joe, you mentioned indoors, but certainly the talk today is people outdoor. Right now from the airport, I had a report of 23 degrees below zero with a wind chill. A lot of people do like to go outside, get the runs, get the walks, no matter what the temperature is. I thought maybe you could send a little wind of caution here on a day like today.
Yeah, let's just add our voices to so many good ones that I've heard on your radio and others around town this week. That, of course, and even with the kids out for 2 days, you saw the announcements around even the colleges, a lot of colleges that hadn't been out in a long time. All of our local colleges are out too. So kids are going to probably stick around inside a lot, but then maybe just say, hey, I want to venture outside. And just a couple things. If you're going to go outside, don't stay out long at all. And don't leave any skin exposed at all. The biggest areas for frostbite, the ears, the nose, the cheek, the chin, the fingers, the toes are areas that are, really in a day like today, frostbite can come on really quick. Like in a matter of 10, 15, 20 minutes, you can start to see changes. The initial changes, in case people don't know what frostbite might look like, might look white or grayish or waxy kind of appearing. It might be swollen after a little while, and the way people describe it is all of a sudden their hand, for instance, feels clumsy, and then the next part that you might not see until a little bit later, but it's a big deal, blistering, and then, of course, the worst if people have had to be out in the cold for a period of time is it'll be black, and we start talking about whether you might lose an extremity or lose a part of your body, so let's not get to that point. If you get to somebody who's close and they come in from the outside, first of all, warm them down, warm their core temperature, but then also put, say, for instance, it's the extremity, put it under warm water, but not real hot water. And one of the best ways to do it probably is just warm a washcloth and wrap it in a warm washcloth, and then warm it again and wrap it with a warm washcloth. That's probably the best way. But do not rub. You don't want to rub or squeeze the warmth or anything like that, because the skin and even some of the blood vessels can get damaged and permanently damaged. That's what frostbite is. So the best of all is just don't stay outside long. Stay inside and enjoy being inside if you can. But if you have to be out there, keep an eye out for frostbite.
Joe, final question on that, for safety. Let's say folks do go outside and they get the tingling in the toes, they get the tingling
That's right.
in the hands. What's the best thing when you come inside? I've heard plus and minus about putting hot water on it, or what would you recommend when you come inside and you got that tingling feeling going?
Just warm. Just warm water, not hot water. And again, a good way for toes and hands too is wrapping it. So really warm a towel or a washcloth and wrap it all the way around for 10, 15 minutes, then rewarm it again. The one thing that's really a risk, again, because of the damage to the blood vessels and other things, is if you warm someone and then they have to go back out into the cold again, that can really be a problem. And when you get to that fourth stage that I was talking about, the discoloration, the black, we're starting to talk about emergency room and surgery and all that kind of stuff. So let's really get on these things early on when it's the tingling, as you talked about, the pale, whitish, grayish, waxy, that's early, swollen. But if it gets past that, you might need to even have it seen in the emergency room.
Great stuff this morning. Thank you for the good insight, Joe. Always, my friend. I'll talk to you next week.
Okay, Ray, have a great week.
You too. Dr. Joe Congeni, Akron Children's Hospital, talking a little bit about frostbite and taking proper care, and basically said, hey, get the workout inside the next